Hey folks, Andrew Morgan here with two awesome people, Anthony Camacho, longtime friend from PAX 8, and Keith Bartol. We are going to be talking on the Black Point Command session on the 24th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, about setting appointments, inside sales, business development, whatever you want to call your engine to get appointments. That's what we're going to be focusing on. Now more than ever is it important. Anthony, you are literally, I think, I'll put you in the top echelon of people that can set appointments. You now lead a team. That's how good you are at PAX 8. What are some of the top things that you want to get across for MSPs in terms of how to go about setting appointments and why it's so critical?
Absolutely, Andrew. I thank you for that. Number one, using technology to your advantage to get past the gatekeeper, to get that executive attention you're looking for. Number two, knowing what to say when you get that message, and avoiding giving your customer homework so that you can drive engagements. And lastly, making sure that you understand your customer's journey and you don't maybe do too much on that first call.
Yeah, and one thing you said offline, I just want to put, Anthony, it takes some time, right, to get in front of somebody and get an appointment. Fair?
Absolutely. I mean, you should be trying at least 7 times before you expect a response, right? I'm sure everybody on the call will understand that there's a lot of people vying for your attention, and having that consistency, that persistence, and going in with that expectation that it's not going to happen on the first, second, third, fifth call, but it will if you're consistent, you're persistent, and of course, polite.
Yeah, fantastic. Keith, coming to you from the MSP side, I got to just preface everybody because you're awesome. 9 years ago, you're working for Dell in technology. You show up at a Gary Pica event. Gary's like, hey, you should go and become an MSP, burn the ships, quit your job. 9 years later, 53 employees, 12 million, a ton in recurring revenue. You run a security first shop. I mean, I love what you're doing. You've really subscribed to building, a business development, inside sales org to set appointments and get, your team in front. Why for MSPs is that really critical today more than ever?
Yeah, I think, Andrew, now more than ever, it's critical because the reinvestment that's needed in security, right, and adapting, we've got to change as MSPs. The bar is rising. The security threats can't be ignored. It's no longer optional to level up. You've got to level up to be relevant. And to do that, you've got to think about cash flow, and you've got to think about continuous growth. Great people, which you will need to be relevant and be a great MSP, are looking at working for growing companies. And you can't just rely on referrals to come in, and you can't rely on the companies that you have today just to keep growing and to keep doing business to grow your company. You've got to get new logos because each client has a life cycle, right? We're seeing M&A like crazy. I mean, we've had several amazing clients get acquired, right? They exited their company, they got acquired, they insourced IT and rolled up. And so you've got to plan on growing and being able to backfill that revenue when your timeline with great clients is up. You got to have good sales in the engine in order to achieve that.
Yeah, I would close with this, Keith. If you eventually, as an MSP, want to exit, speaking of which, your best path, right, is to have a profitable, high revenue, right, high margin business that's constantly adding new logos. That is highly attractive to an organization seeking to buy you. Well, fantastic. Can't wait to have you guys on Wednesday in less than a week, 1 p.m. I'll put the link in the description below and look forward to seeing you both then. Take care.
Sounds good.